Battle of the Undefeateds here from Monroe University. Lloyd Wilson with you from New Rochelle, New York, as the CCBC Essex Knights take on the home team in the Monroe Mustangs. For the Mustangs, they come into this one winning 6 straight so far to start off the season. Last year finished 19-11, lost in the NJCAA Championship against number 9 Trinity Valley Community College. They're starting off their year on a hot streak as well. For the Knights, coming into this one 7-0. Their last battle against one of the best schools in New York, against Harcum, both in men's and women's basketball, beat the Harcum Bears 81-65. And for the Mustangs, they're coming off of a victory against Erie Community College 99-68. Both teams handling their previous opponents heavily. And we'll get you the starting lineups as soon as these two teams are ready to choose a game ball. We'll just do it now. For the away team, Gigi Gamble starting along with Paige Smith at the 2 guard positions. Also at the guard position, Taisha Williams. At the 4 position, Michelle Guess. And number 33 to finish out the rounding lineup, Adela Setchunyanyan. On the other side for the Mustangs, number 0, Morgan Marshall. Number 1, Ariel Walker. 2, Sydney Husky. Nicole Benkozme. And to finish out the starting lineup at the center position, number 12, Julia Pacheco, as we just saw both of the centers jumping it up, as Pacheco nearly won the tip, as we'll do it again. And to get the game started will be the Knights. They swing this one around the timeline, find an open shot to start this game off, and it's nothing but butter from the far side. That one comes from number 33, Adela Sachunian. And it's already a 3-0 ball game in favor of the Knights. On the attack, stepping through, foul on the shot attempt. Morgan Marshall, the freshman out of Newark, New Jersey, not able to get the whistle, and there'll be an offensive foul, early substitution, as Ariel Walker, the freshman, will take a seat. Her replacement will be number 5, and Carlotta Lopez. And already with an early timeout after back-to-back 3-pointers from the Knights. Early timeout taken from the Mustangs. We'll be right back here after this timeout. So after that quick 30-second timeout, coming in is still Carlotta Lopez, the freshman guard from Oviedo, Spain. She's in to replace number 1 Ariel Walker, another freshman forward. And head coach Camille McLean, she wanted to talk it over with her squad after giving up 2 open 3-pointers. So 6-0 in favor of the Knights. And here are the Mustangs now trying to get back into their offense. Tried to find a cutting Marshall, but it was late, but a reach-in call on the Knights. Sachunian with the reach-in foul. That'll be her first, team's first as well. Swing it up to the top, and Ben Cosme. Marshall now at the top. Hand this one off to Lopez. Lopez goes behind the back, now attacking the rim. Kicks it and swings it to the far side. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They have to get moving. This one nearly hit off of one of their own, but finding a way to get this one into the basket. And the first points of the night are the Mustangs. Knights not wasting any time. Could have got it with a travel, and they're going to call it. Turnover from Tyaja Williams, a sophomore out in Uniondale, New York. Substitution being made as Suchunyanyan will take a seat. Her replacement is number 25 in Antonique Austin. Shot no good for Marshall. Austin, who newly inserted, turns it right over. Lopez goes behind the back and finds a wide open Marshall under the basket. Left hand layup was good. 6-4, still in favor of the Knights. Austin, all by herself, high arcing shot, hits back iron with the offensive rebound on the Knights, fighting for it, and then this one not able to stay alive, but great hustle that time from Sydney Husky, the freshman out of Frederick, Maryland. Knights with the ball under the basket and then going right off of the back of Walker, who just came back into the game and made a mistake of turning her back to the basketball. Nearly an and one opportunity, but a heads-up play that time by Paige Smith. So Paige Smith at the charity stripe, shooting 85% from it, switches the first one. This is a Knights team that is well coached by Mike Sini, who was announced head coach of this basketball team back in 2019. In his first season at the helm, the Knights compiled a 30-2 winning record, including a season high of 19 games, or went on a 19-game winning streak. This is also a Knights team that is number 2 in all of Division II in JUCO basketball. Walker on the far side after the 2 knockdown free throws from Smith. Inside, Lopez smokes the left-hand layup under the basket, fighting for it. And this one thrown in the air and stolen at midcourt on the attack. Walker under the basket. She smokes the layup as well. Walker was able to get her own rebound. And might be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Knights. Rather, the possession arrow in favor of the Mustangs, so they get this jump ball. Possession arrow to them. Mustangs turn it right back over to the Knights. Going behind the back, showing off her ball handling is Williams. Swings it to Austin, now to Smith in the far side. Going across the timeline, attacking the basket. Floater is able to rattle in. Great move that time by Gigi Gamble. Trap nearly coming, falling down is Sydney Husky, and she turns the ball right back over to the Knights. Mustangs still trying to find a way to settle in and settle into their offense. Head coach McLellan is going to have a substitution here. So right after that turnover from Husky, as she just pretty much trapped herself on that far side sideline, substitution came in from Kaylin Lely. Smith on the far side, picked up and shadowed by the newly inserted Lely. They dump it down low, inside, left-hand layup is good. Knights so far on a tear. That one coming from Michaela Guest. And then with that, not liking what she sees from her defense, the team that only gives up 41 points, not trending in her direction. Wants to talk it over with her squad. Full timeout. We'll be right back here from New Rochelle, New York.
Miami, something else you're talking about.
Back here from New Rochelle, New York, Lloyd Wilson with you. Battle of the undefeateds as the Monroe Mustangs trying to settle into their offense and prevent these turnover substitutions right after this timeout. As Lali will stay in, and coming in is their starting center. And number 12, Julia Pacheco. Inside, hop stepping. This one through into the corner, nearly got away with the travel. Picking up her dribble, swings it to Gigi Smith at the top. Rather, Gigi Gamble, far side three is good from Paige Smith. And another three-pointer given up against the Mustangs. Mustangs have to do better on guarding those corner threes. The shortest three ball on the court. Paige from Pacheco trying to respond, hard arcing three, no good. Paige Smith on the rebound. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Bounce pass inside to Gamble. Gamble lays it up and in. For the Mustangs, they've gone scoreless in the last 2 minutes. Wild shot that time, no good from Lopez. Fighting for the offensive rebound. Two girls diving on the floor for it. Comes up with it is Marshall and banks it off the glass. Their first bucket in 2 minutes. Before that, the Knights were on an 11-2 run. This one no good and stolen away. Trying to keep it alive was Taisha Williams. Substitutions being made from both teams. As Ariel Walker for the Mustangs will come in. And checking back in is number 2 in Sydney Husky. A lot of substitutions on the other side for the Knights. As Sechunyanyan comes in for the first time tonight. Reagan Robinson out there. Nyla Davis also. And one more substitution for the Mustangs. As Lopez will take a seat, and coming in is Abria Robinson, a freshman from Newark, New Jersey. And now here comes Nyla Davis. Davis swings it to Smith. Smith inside, turns her back, swinging it around the timeline. That one to Robinson. Robinson, long arcing three. This one hit sidearm, rebounded from Smith. Davis getting the screen from August, looking to take on two different Mustangs. Davis is fouled after the reach in from Sydney Husky. So far, leading the Knights in scoring is Paige Smith with 8 points. Perfect from every part of the field, whether it be three-point range and at the charity stripe. They inbound this one to Smith, kick it back out. It's 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Davis at the top of the key. Shadowed by Benosme. Pull up. Hits back iron. Hits the top of the backboard. Coming down is Paige Smith. Hustling on the defensive end. Trying to go to ISO work. Retreat dribbles. Then swings it to Davis. Davis inside. She's fouled immediately on the drive. So Nicole Bencosme called for the foul, her first one in the act of shooting, so it'll bring Davis to the line. Davis misses the first one. Able to rattle in the second. (18-6) with 4:16 left to go in this first quarter, and so far it's been all Knights. coming out of here on the road with some aggressive energy, trying to force the pass down low to Ariel Walker. No good, but then foul called still on the Mustangs. So Husky will take a seat. Lopez inserted back in. Here's Davis at the top. And this one deflected away from Walker. Oh, all the way, rather Marshall. Marshall all the way to the hoop and lays it up and in. Great defense to offense transition. Mustangs down 10 after that steal from Marshall. Defense starting to tighten up, and this one is going to be another turnover from the Knights. Crowd also starting to settle in here as the Mustangs faithful starting to get energized after that defensive stop from Morgan Marshall. So Davis will take a seat. And coming back in is Gigi Gamble, starting point guard. Swinging it around. Ben Cosme picks up her dribble, kicks it back out to Marshall at the top of the key. 15 seconds. Lopez, near side wing, driving inside. This one stolen away from the Knights. Gamble on the attack. Right hand layup is good. Essex goes back up 12 after that deflection from Sechenyanyan. This one too high for Lopez to handle. And it's another turnover for the Mustangs. Substitutions look like they are going to be made. Paige Smith is taken out. Taisha Williams comes back in. And for the Mustangs, Kaylin Lely comes in as Ben Cosme takes a seat. Austin, nice move, hits back iron. Too strong on a great move. .240 left to go in this first quarter. Here's Marshall going inside, not able to catch the pass cleanly was Abria Robinson. Another turnover for the Mustangs, and they're trying to get back into this game. Turnovers could be crucial, wasted possessions. This one nearly stolen by Marshall again. Gigi Smith, rather Gamble, not able to lay it up and in with the left hand. Ben Cosme on the far side, try to get it past half court, and she does. Looks like Gigi Gamble's going to be called for the reach-in. That'll be Gigi Gamble's first. Substitutions being made. As Michaela Guest comes back in for the Knights. Going behind the back, but slipping on it was Marshall. Marshall disappointing herself. It's another turnover. On the attack, inside, wild shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound on the ground. That's both Lopez and Taisha Williams. Both teams just turn the ball over consistently. The Knights with 7 turnovers, and the Mustangs with 11. Double-digit turnovers already in the first quarter. Something that the Mustangs have to clean up. As Sechenyanyan is going to take a seat. This one being pressured all the way at half court, nearly stolen away, and this one last touch off of the back of Pengozme. Using the double stagger screen, finds Gigi Gamble in the near side corner. Euro stepping through. This one blocked from Walker. Smith able to get her own rebound. Keep saying Smith is Gamble, Gigi Gamble. Pull up from mid-range, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Here's Gigi Gamble with it after the offensive rebound. Wide open three once again from the Knights, and it goes down. Three made by Tyasia Williams, shooting at a 31% clip. Pengozme goes inside. This one off glass, able to put it in, plus the foul. A nice pass from Pengozme to Kaylin Lilly. She's at the line for one more. Lopez will take a seat. Coming in for the first time tonight is Trinity Fluger. Freshman guard from Wimauma, Florida. I said that one correctly. Gigi Gamble trying to get a control on her handle all the way down the lane with the left hand, and that one's good as Gamble is hurt under the basket, able to pop right back up as she was able to lay it up and in. So a timeout on the floor, officials timeout after Gamble got up hurt. We're going to say it's officially a Knights timeout. So with 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter, we'll keep things here. So Paige Smith with 8 points, leading the team in scoring, but right behind her is Gigi Gamble with 6, shooting 3 for 4 from the field. But what a night so far to start off for Paige Smith. Perfect from the field, also with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. This one a dangerous pass to Marshall. Swinging across, Pengozme inside, high off glass. This one no good, too strong. Pengozme gets her own rebound on the far side. Step back long too, this one too strong. Skip pass ahead. Williams at the top, straight on three. Butter. Another three, and that one comes from McLangley. Marshall, Euro stepping inside. That one no good, but she's going to be called for a walk. Paige Smith to come right back in for the Knights. Taking a seat is Estelle Diongwu. Sierra McGinley was able to knock down that straight-on three-pointer. Her first points of the night. 3.9 seconds left to go. Up 17. A long heave at the buzzer. No good. That one too strong from Reagan Robinson. But with that, the Mustangs are the whole here at home. Again, battle of the undefeateds. As the Mustangs come in this one 6-0. And the Knights 7-0. 28-11. We'll be right back here for the second quarter. Back here in the second quarter from New Rochelle, New York, Lloyd Wilson with you as the Mustangs down 17 here at home. As both teams come into this one undefeated. But for the Essex Knights, number 2 in all of Division II JUCO basketball, they've been showing why they hold that ranking. Great production from Smith and Gigi Gamble, both with 8 points. It's also gotten some great bench production as well from Robinson, Sechunian. Rather, Sechunian, one of the starters from McLeay and also Davis and Robinson. A few calls on the floor, some miscommunication. Referees talking about it on the floor, not sure what the miscommunication is. Either way, Camille McLean in her second season at the helm, getting her defense in order before they inbound this basketball on the side out. Taisha Williams goes in the backcourt. Gamble goes back to get it. Shadowed by Marshall. Great stop and pop. And this one, another three-pointer wide open. This one airmailed by McGinley. Inside. Wide open three. This one way too strong. Fighting for the offensive rebound, and the Knights come up with it. Trinity Fluker, her first shot of the evening inside. This one a wild shot. Last touch by, they say, the Mustangs. It will stay Knights basketball. Before the end of that first quarter, the Knights went on a 5-0 run. Substitution being made as Fluker will take a seat, and Ben Cosme comes back in. Wide open under the basket, not able to lay it up and in was Austin. Both teams still looking for their first bucket to start off the second quarter. Ben Cosme using that screen. They go inside. Nice pick and roll action. Laying up and in was Ariel Walker. Mustangs score first here to start off this second quarter. Gigi Gamble inside. Foul, they say, on the floor. Foul will be called on Lopez. They say in the act of shooting, so Gigi Gamble at the line. First shot, no good. Gigi Gamble shooting 71% from the charity stripe. Able to knock down the second. Get it past the half-court line. Walker looking for it on the near side block. Doesn't get it. Ben Cosme has it. Nearly at half-court. Ben Cosme, mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Gamble. Taisha Williams crossing over. Inside, right-hand layup, no good. Ben Cosme and Diangu fighting for the rebound. Offensive rebound goes to the Knights. But corralling it are the Mustangs. Going down in transition on the far side, that's Lopez. Walker wants to slow everything down. Rather, that's Marshall. Marshall, guarded by Diangu. Marshall inside, has this one stripped from behind. On the ground, fighting for it. This one able to find now Walker for the mid-range shot. No good. Comes off front iron, fighting for the rebound. They say foul on the Mustangs. So the Knights will retain possession. McGinley goes to take a seat. Paige Smith comes back in. Austin also comes in for the Knights. Lopez takes a seat, and back in is Fluker. Swing it. Wide open three once again on the far side. That one goes too strong for Austin. Rebounded by Ben Cosme. Ben Cosme all by herself at the top of the key. Retreat dribbles, wants to restart the offense. On the far side, that's Walker. Walker getting the screen. Rather, that's Sydney Husky. After the substitution, now on the court is Pacheco, Ben Cosme, Husky, Ledley, and Fluker for the Mustangs. They try to go inside. That one punched away. Great defense that time by Gamble. Austin will take a seat for the Knights. And coming back in is number 13 and Michaela Guest. So now have Guest, Gamble, Paige Smith. Both Smith and Gamble on a tear, both with 8 points. Taisha Williams, and then Davis in there for the Knights. Inside is Fluker. Fluker retreats, but then finds a cutting and wide open Kaylin Lely. 29-15, 7-12 left to go in this first half. They bring back out to Davis. Davis retreat dribbles, decides not to use the screen. Here's Gigi Gamble. Restarts the offense. 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Driving to the basket, using that left hand. That one no good, too strong. Falling down after the wild shot, not able to regain her balance. Ben Cosme, the skip pass ahead. The Fluker not able to lay it in. Maybe she was fouled. Smith to Gamble, and Gamble just hits the ball right off of her knee. Lopez to sub back in for the Mustangs. And Fluker to take a seat. Back-to-back skip passes that led to turnovers from both teams. Ben Cosme crosses the half-court line, tried to force that one in the middle. Mustangs regain. Under the basket is Husky. They try to get it to Pacheco. They find Lee, and then she short-armed it. Rebounded by Paige Smith. Davis attacking the basket, and foul on the drive from Husky. So for Husky, that'll be her third personal. So she'll take a seat as Morgan Marshall will be her replacement. Paige Smith under the basket. This one kicked away from Ben Cosme. They go to the sideline to Gamble. Smith on the far side, shadowed by Lopez. Nice pull-up, Jimmy, no good, short-armed it. This one rebounded by Marshall. Marshall goes behind the back, spins, loses the basketball for a brief moment, and then this one just goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Knights. Ariel Walker comes in. Taking a seat is Pacheco. Marshall straight on three. This one no good. Hits back iron. Strong rebound from the Knights. Davis pushing the action. Strong side, then swings to the weak side. Taisha Williams swings it to a wide open Gigi Gamble. No good. Walker with the rebound. Ben Cosme to Marshall. Inside, loses the basketball, but bumped initially from Davis. Davis' second personal foul as Pacheco comes right back in for Walker. Mustangs down 14 here at home in the first half. 5:32 left to go in it. Ben Cosme comes to get it. Screen set by Lali inside, Euro stepping, left hand, no good, but will go to the line for a pair of free throws. Gigi Gamble now with 2 personal fouls. And Cosme not able to knock down the first one. Cosme coming off of a double-digit assisting game against Erie. Had 4 points with 14 assists and 5 rebounds. She's able to knock down that second one to make this lead for the Knights a little shortened, down to 13 now. Here's Davis with the double stagger screen. Strong screen, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Taisha Williams. That'll be her first personal. Marshall, this one a dangerous pass that's now turned over once again for the Mustangs. Gamble at the top. Dancing. Swings it now to Aisha Williams on the drive. Nice pass inside. They're going to call the travel. Yes, good call under the basket. Call was made on Michaela Guest. Substitutions being made from both teams as Marshall will take a seat. Pacheco back in, along with Fluker. Taisha Williams will take a seat. Her replacement will be number 5 in Reagan Robinson. But Lee inside, that one punched away it looked like, and then getting the friendly roll is Pacheco. Now down to 11. Mustangs trying to fight back. Paige Smith retreats, back up top, taking a long three-pointer. That one hits front rim. Lee responds with a three-pointer of her own. Deficit now at 8, 29-21, and it's going to be another turnover from Davis and the Knights. Momentum shifting to the home team. Substitution as Guest will take a seat. Coming back in is Austin. Also coming back in is Taisha Williams for the Knights. Ben Cosme nearly went back court. Ben Cosme at the top. Lele in the corner, back-to-back threes from the Mustangs. Inside was Austin. Fouled on the drive attempt. But what great shooting from Kellen Lely. First free throw attempt, no good from Austin. Mustangs down 5 with 3:38 left to go in this first half. Switches home the second. Substitution comes in, and that'll be Abria Robinson. Ben Cosme takes a seat. Ben Cosme, again, coming off of that double-digit assist game against Erie Community College. Lopez and Fluker playing catch. Lopez with the floater, no good, and right there is Pacheco. Pacheco, the tallest one on the court so far. Up there is Kelly, and then right to put it back in is Pacheco once again for a second attempt. Gigi Gamble not wasting any time on the other side. Poor transition defense that time from the Mustangs. They take two, and they give it right back. We'll be right back after this timeout taken from the Knights, 30-26 in favor of Essex. Back here from New Rochelle, New York, from Monroe University. After that timeout, we'll see how the Mustangs come out of it. Shot not able to bounce in from Lopez. Before that timeout, the Mustangs were on a 13-3 run. Wild shot inside between four different Mustangs. Lopez inside, Euro stepping, wild shot. And she's going to be called for a travel. She had Fluker going along with her. Decided not to pass it up. With that 13-3 run, whole lot of threes coming from Kaylin Lely. And with those threes and also a few layups, she now leads the team in scoring off the bench with 11. At the line, it's Taisha Williams, not able to knock that one down. Williams so far struggling from the field, 0 for 5, also struggling from the charity stripe. She knocks down her second free throw on this possession. Milicic was looking to come in, but heads straight back to the bench. Robinson goes to the side, and coming in is Ariel Walker. Here's Lopez to Fluker, back to Lopez, have to get it past the timeline, and gonna call a foul on Taisha Williams. They certainly are. They're gonna call it on Williams, and that will send Lopez to the line. Carlotta Lopez, a freshman out of Spain. As Taisha Williams will take a seat. Davis will come back in for the Knights, along with Robinson, Reagan Robinson. As this one falls short, his front iron. For Lopez, coming off of a great game against Erie Community College, had 20 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic game from a guard. Misses both free throws short, and under is Lely, and she dribbles it right back out. Spin move from Pacheco. Pacheco picks up her dribble, and then she's going to call for a walk at the free throw line. Morgan Marshall comes in. Fluker will take a seat. 2:13 left to go in the first half. Here's Davis passing the timeline. Shadow by Lopez. Goes right by her. Only nearly a steal from behind. Long three ball. No good that time from Robinson. Lopez bringing it down on the far side. Bounce pass to the far side also to Lely. Back to Lopez. Pacheco calling for it. Lovely shooting it. No good. So far was perfect. 2 for 2 after that one. Now 2 for 3 inside. That one blocked from behind from Morgan Marshall after Paige Smith with a great hesitation move. Robinson, pull up 3. Left it short. Pacheco with the rebound, fighting for it, and a reach-in foul. They'll maybe call this one on Smith or Austin. They're going to say on Paige Smith. Taking a seat is Robinson after that pull-up 3. Looks like head coach Shanae did not like that shot selection, so she'll take a seat more likely for the rest of the first half. As that will send now Pacheco to the charity stripe. First shot. Able to knock it down. Pacheco, 6'5" center from Brazil. Sophomore, only averages about 3 points per game. Had her season's average in her last game against Erie with 3 points and 4 rebounds. Able to knock down 2 free throws here. Here's Davis, shadowed by Marshall. Davis, great step that time, great first step, but then fouled by Marshall after the body bump. That's going to send Davis to the line. Davis not able to knock down free throws, and look, it's been that kind of game, if you will say. Both teams not able to really capitalize on their free throws. Knight shooting 60% from the charity stripe, and for the Mustangs, only shooting 57. Going behind the back is Lopez, trying to evade traffic. Skip pass down to Marshall. Marshall on the near side wing with 66 seconds left to go in this first half. Loses the basketball. Here's Gamble, all by herself, one-on-one, body bump, blocked by Marshall under the basket, fighting for the rebound, diving for it. Who see who's last touched off of, and it will be Mustangs possession. Morgan Marshall turned the ball over, but hustled right back on defense and got the ball right back for the Mustangs. 54 seconds left to go in this first half. Mustangs down 6. If you can cut this lead down to at least half, you like your chances going into halftime. Screen set by Pacheco. Marshall on the drive. That one no good. Strong put back. Also no good from Pacheco. This one nearly stolen from Marshall from behind, but she's going to be called for the reach-in foul. Morgan Marshall now has 2 personal fouls here in this first half. Freshman guard out of Newark, New Jersey. Averages about 20 points per contest, along with 3 rebounds, as this first shot from Austin is good. Had a great game against Erie, 26 points and 5 boards. Austin able to knock down the first one. Here's the second one. He's able to go in as well. Lead extended now to 8. Marshall brings it back out. Here's Lopez, trying to set up the offense. Here's Marshall. Hesitated, wanted to pull up for 3. Walker inside, under the basket, able to lay it up and in. 14 seconds left to go in the first half. Paige Smith in the corner for 3. Not able to get in as it rattles out. Foul call under the basket. Shot was halfway down before running out as McGinley already has a 3-pointer in this contest as Paige Smith adds to her totals now with the first free throw attempt good. Paige Smith with 2 free throws now enters double figures in scoring with 10 points. Lopez with 5 seconds have to get going. Inside out, driving to the basket, floater at the buzzer is good. So that's how they end the first half. And the Mustangs down 6 here at home, 38-32. They will more likely count that bucket. It is confirmed they do. So 38-32 in favor of the road team in the Knights. Have to talk it over as head coach Camille McLellan wants to talk it over his squad and see what they can do in that second half. Have to tighten up on defense and get better shot selection, but more importantly, not turn the ball over. Battle of the undefeateds. We're done with one here. Looking for the second half after this halftime intermission. We'll be right back here from Monroe University.
What the hell? That's so weird. So you got to do it manually. Wow,
I have. Streamers wouldn't know when they made it.
No, yeah. That's so weird. I don't want to quit out of it because then I don't know if we'll get the stream back. But maybe. I don't want to fuck with it too much though.
Back here to start off the second half of the Battle of the Undefeateds. The number three team in the country in all of Division II JUCO basketball. CCBC Essex Knights lead this one so far by 6, 38-32. Leading scores for that first half for Gigi Gamble with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Paige Smith also with 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. On the other side for Monroe, leading the team in scoring off the bench has been Kaylin Lally with 11. So here are the Mustangs to start off this second half. Shot goes awry and try to keep the ball in bounds off of Ben Cosme. So the Knights will retain possession. Already up 6. Here's Gigi Gamble attacking the basket. Under the basket now, and losing it was Sechunianian. So they give it right back. You could say the story of the first half for both teams was just, ill-advised passes, unnecessary turnovers, but leading the turnover battle were the Mustangs in that first half. Already in double-digit turnovers in the first quarter. Here's Lopez at the top to Ben Cosme. Ben Cosme getting the screen from Pacheco. They try to feed it to Pacheco on the pick and roll, no good. Here come the Mustangs, 2-on-2 break inside, and then a bad pass at the knees of Sechunian, and then great defense underneath from Morgan Marshall. Ben Cosme coming down with it. Now picked up from Gamble. Ben Cosme found herself by herself for a brief moment. Now here's Marshall. Marshall at the top, attacking the basket. Wild shot, but then fouled on the shot attempt. So she'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. Ariel Walker to come in the first time of the second half. Taking a seat will be Pacheco. Foul will be called on Mikhail Guest against the Knights. Their first team foul to start off this third quarter. Shot good from Morgan Marshall. Had 2 personal fouls in that first half. The freshman from Newark, New Jersey, shooting at a 48% clip from the charity stripe. Second shot hits back iron. Rebound by Lally. Lally off of the glass. That one too strong, but offensive rebound paying for the Mustangs as they're going back to the line for 2 more. Lally able to knock down the first free throw. Now with 12 points leading the team. She's actually now leading all scorers in today's game, now with 13 points. 38-35. And then getting called for the travel is Sechunianian. You're the Mustangs. This is exactly how you wanted to come out into the second half, being aggressive, getting the shots that you want, but more importantly, causing turnovers on the defensive end. Ben Cosme started to go, then retreated back to it on the far side. Now here's Walker, hop stepping through, great move, and finishes it off with the left hand. 38-37. Now the smallest margin we've had in today's game. Taisha Williams picks up her dribble. She's going to be called for a walk. That's now 4 straight turnovers for the Knights. The largest lead in today's game has been held by the Knights. Monroe has not ever had the lead so far in today's contest. Able to get it past the timeline. Ben Cosme attacking inside to Walker. Lays it up and in. The Mustangs have their first lead of the night. 39-38. This one, another turnover, jump ball, possession arrow in favor, though, of Essex. So it stays with the Knights. Could have been their 5th consecutive turnover. Substitutions being made from the Knights as well. Head coach Sinead not liking what he's seen from his team. So Taisha Williams takes a seat. Austin to come in for the Knights. Driving to the basket, hard, wild shot, but getting the foul call on the way there was Guest. Foul called on Ariel Walker now with 3 personal fouls. Have to be careful. Now here in the second half. About 3 minutes have gone by, close to it. About 2.5 to be exact, but first shot is good from Guest. Monroe on a 9-2 run prior to these buckets here. As Lali had it taken away from her, but it'll stay Mustangs basketball. Tied for the first time tonight at 39. Ben Cosme attacking the basket, no good, fighting for the rebound, 2 girls there, and Guest and Walker jawing at each other as flares are starting to go up here from Monroe University. The intensity has definitely increased since the start of this game. And it just took a little bit of time for the Mustangs to settle in. Under the basket, lead right there. Left it short. Gets her own offensive rebound. This one taken away and another jump ball. So it'll go to Essex after back-to-back strong rebounds from Guest. Tied at 39. Here's Gigi Gamble. Getting the screen from Guest, using it. Swings to the Paige Smith. Get her guy in the air. And this one no good. As it'll be a foul against. It'll be a foul against the Knights. Using that Walker screen and getting called for a travel has been Cosme. Referees letting both of the players and coaching officials know, or rather coaching staffs know, that talking has to stop. Ben Cosme takes a seat. Coming back in is Sydney Husky, who picked up 3 personal fouls in that first half. Double stagger screen for Gamble. Gamble steps back, swings it around. Here's Austin, all by herself for a wide open 3 and drills it. It's a Chunianian. Regaining the lead are the Knights inside, off the glass, able to put it in, plus the foul. Morgan Marshall. Great body contact and control to get the bucket and the foul. Morgan Marshall, who struggled in that first half, shooting 50% from the field, missed her first 3-point attempt, finished with 6 points. Now has 9, 1 point away shy of double figures. Tied back up at 42. Gigi Gamble inside. Foul called on the floor as Gamble was being harassed, and we'll see who they call that foul on. They'll call it on Marshall with now her 3rd personal. Austin under the basket. They find Sachunian inside, spinning, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Austin comes away with it. Double teamed on the far side. This one stolen away nearly from Marshall, and then coming up with it and tripped up on the far side sideline is Husky. They might get Gamble here with her second foul. Morgan Marshall now with her second steal of the evening. Substitution being made as Sachunian takes a seat. Taisha Williams, comes in. Essex now with 5 team fouls. They're now puts Monroe in the bonus. Sachunian picks up her third personal, and that puts Husky at the line. Missing her first one, second one coming up, and they both rim out. Jump ball as Lee, and another one, and there is Guest. Guest being in the middle of all this tenacious action. Jump ball goes in favor of Monroe with the possession arrow. Kickball violation as they try to dump it down low to Marshall. Husky in the short corner. They go to Walker. Walker jab steps now to Lali. Lali finds her way to the side, driving baseline, finds a cutting Husky. Husky inside, layup, no good. Lopez comes up with it, brings it back out to restart the offense. And then going down is Austin. Wild shot inside, that's no good. Taisha Williams comes away with it. Ball did not hit the rim, so it's a shot clock violation, and that just deterred a transition bucket for the Knights. However, they can say shot clock did not reset. After the layup attempt from Husky, it did hit the rim. Shot clock didn't reset to 14. By the time Morgan got it, it was a shot clock violation. Nothing to look at there as passing the timeline is Gamble. Gamble nearly lost it in a double team. Swinging around. Austin. Jab steps, spins around, inside, cross-court pass to Paige Smith for a wide-open three. That one left it short, fighting for the rebound. Knights come away with it. Bring it back out to Gamble. Gamble restarts the offense, shadowed by Marshall. 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Going between her legs, crossing over, side step, three. That one no good, and then push from behind is Ariel Walker. We'll see who they call the foul on, but Walker hits the deck. Foul will be called on Austin, her second personal. Again, 5 personal fouls against Essex. It puts. They also call a delay of game on Austin as well. Delay of game warning. So 5 personal fouls. Now it puts Walker at the line as they are now in the bonus. Ariel Walker, first free throw attempt, no good. Both teams shooting poorly from the free throw stripe. 66% for the Knights and 53% for the Mustangs. Second free throw is good from Walker as they regain the lead for the second time tonight. Here's Williams on the far side. To Paige Smith, who's immediately double-teamed between Husky and Lopez. Lopez comes away with it. Morgan Marshall all by herself. Inside, left-hand layup, left it short as she smoked it. And Lali right there to put it right back up and in. However, foul on the shot attempt. Monroe 1 for 5 in their last 5 possessions. And for the Knights, they've been scoreless for about almost 2 minutes. First free throw attempt from Lely is good. Lely leads all scorers with 14 points. Second free throw attempt rattles in and out. Rebounded by Guest. Body bump, blocking foul goes against Lopez. Foolish foul there. Lopez now with 4 personal fouls. So she's going to have to take a seat as we have an entire fourth quarter left to go in this game. Lopez has been struggling so far tonight. Lopez 1 for 6 with 2 points. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe as well. And here come the Mustangs in transition. Husky, 1 dribble pull up. This one no good. Rebounded. And a reach and found by Ben Cosme from behind after Guest with the defensive rebound. Ben Cosme now with 3 personal fouls. We have 4 to 5 as this wide open shot no good from Paige Smith. Gamble for 3, that one no good. And from the weak side is Paige Smith with the offensive rebound, and it'll stay Knights basketball. Four to 5 different Mustangs in foul trouble. Marshall with 3, Walker with 3, Husky with 3, then Cosme with 3, and then Lopez with 4. Production more likely going to have to come from the bench with an entire fourth quarter left to go in this game. 4:16 left to go in the third. Mustangs still up 2. Taisha Williams inside. That one no good. Rebounded by Walker. Ben Cosme ahead to Lely, and this one no good. Left it short. Austin with the defensive rebound. Turns it right back over. Inside and an easy layup that time from Lely. Turnover that led to points. And now the largest lead for the Mustangs as they're now up 4. 2 girls colliding with each other at the M. And Cosme goes down as well as Austin. And with that, a timeout will be called. Full timeout taken from the Knights. As they're going to want to talk things over as Coach Sine and his squad down 4 here on the road. We'll be right back here from New Rochelle, New York. Back here from New Rochelle, New York, Boyd Wilson with you as the Mustangs hold their largest lead of today. 46-42, 3:43 left to go in the third. Multiple Mustangs, some of the starters in foul trouble with 3. Lopez with 4 personal fouls. sitting on the bench. As the first shot from Austin is good for the Knights after that timeout. The Mustangs on a 7-1 run after that free throw in the last 3 minutes. So they say Ben Cosme fouls out. Rather not out, I'm sorry. Trinity Fluke comes in and Ben Cosme goes out. So Fluker in there as Ben Cosme takes a seat. Skip pass to the far side and Husky. Husky going inside out with her dribble, but swings it to the other side. Here's Marshall getting the screen from Husky. Husky goes inside. They're going to call Marshall for the offensive foul. That one pretty much right there in front of the official's face. Putting her arm out with the extension. She now has 4 personal fouls in Marshall. So that now sends Pacheco into the game. Pacheco come in for Marshall, who just picked up her 4th. Here's Davis, who comes in. Paige Smith, all by herself, airmails it. Nearly stolen from behind. Paige Smith nearly got her own offensive rebound. Fluker ahead to Husky. Husky inside, hop steps through. They say last touch off the shoulders of Davis. Coming into the game for the first time, Zaniyah Parsons. Seeing action for the first time tonight. They go inside to Walker. Walker and then tied up immediately from Parsons. Possession arrow in favor of the Knights, so they will recover the basketball. Both teams with 5 personal fouls here in the third. Taisha Williams swings it to now Gamble. Davis in the corner. Williams is good. Rather, that's Zaniyah Parsons. Her first shot of the evening, and it's a 3-ball. And they retake the lead by 1. Zaniyah Parsons comes right into the game and ready to shoot as her team takes a 1-point lead, 47-46. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep things here. Again, battle of the undefeateds. If you're just tuning in, the Knights coming in this one on a 7-game winning streak. The Mustangs coming in this one on a 6-game winning streak. For the Knights, they're their 3rd best team in the country in Division II basketball. Still leading all scorers is Kaylin Lee with 16 points off the bench, 5-11 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3-point range. She's been doing an excellent job so far tonight with her time on the court. On the other side, Gigi Gamble leads her team in scoring with 11. Inside, they go to Walker. Walker off the glass and puts it in. They retake the lead. Gamble, hop stepping inside. Another one from Zaniyah is good. Same spot, same result. Rather, that is Sierra McGinley. Had the wrong number there and trying to respond. No good from Lily, but putting it back up in is Fluker. So it is actually Sierra Mingley that knocked down those 3-pointers. Inside, tough and strong move from Gigi Gamble. Lopez back in the game with those 4 personal fouls. This one nearly turned over. Fluker hits the deck. Taisha Williams gets it. Then Husky comes away with it. Inside, cutting in between. Wild shot, up and in! Sydney Husky to the rack, plus the foul. The possession looked like it was out of control, but Husky puts her head down and goes to the rack. Fuker comes out. And Abria Robinson checks in. Husky at the line for one more to regain the lead. And it's good. Inside, foul will be called on the floor against Lely. For Lely, they say that's her first personal. At the line, though, is Taisha Williams. So for Sierra McGinley, so far has shot the ball well, especially from three-point range, 3 for 5. In her 6 minutes has 9 points. Both shots rattle in. Husky to Lele. Back out to Husky. Inside, Euro stepping through. Shot, no good. Called the foul on the floor. So Husky will go back to the free throw line. First shot is no good from Husky. Husky shooting 61% from the free throw line. Second shot rattles in. Paige Smith ahead. Not a Gamble. Gamble, transition three. Swishes it in. Gigi Gamble wasted no time to get that ball up. Now her ball club up by 2. Husky resets, bounce pass in the corner to Lely. Lely, pull-up jumper, no good. They say last touch by the Knights, so we'll stay here. Go inside to Walker. Lopez, hop stepping through. Lely at the top, picks up her dribble. Far side. Robinson to Lely, mid-range Jimmy, rattles in and out. Paige Smith comes away with a strong rebound. 38 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Far side, McGinley thought about shooting the three. Swinging it around, Taisha Williams dribbles out. Wants to save and preserve that time. Reaching from Robinson, dropping down low to Austin. Austin lays it in with the left hand. Poor rotation from the Mustangs. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 58-54. Lopez inside. Robinson stops, pops. No good, too strong. Austin with the rebound. Rather, that's McGinley. Skip pass ahead to Gigi. They say it was a reach-in foul, more likely, on Abria Robinson. So all fouls will lead to the free throw line, and that's where Gigi heads. First shot from Gigi Gamble. It's good. Gamble now with 17 points, leads all scores. Second one is good, makes it 18. Lopez with the half-court heave. Ooh, nearly made it in, hits front iron. Now do it for the third quarter as we go into the fourth and money quarter. 60-54 in favor of the Knights. We'll be right back here after this third quarter intermission. Back here from New Rochelle, New York, Lloyd Wilson with you for the fourth quarter as the battle of the undefeated. Somebody has to go home with an L. Here are the Mustangs coming right out of that intermission to start off the fourth quarter, and they turn it over off the feet of Lopez, who is playing with 4 personal fouls. One more and she'll be done. Cosme, who is at the scorer's table now, looking to check in. She's also playing in foul trouble with 4. Taisha Williams. McGinley swings it across the timeline. Hop step. Go back to McGinley. McGinley just inside the 3-point line. That one no good. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez here on our near side. Inside. Gives them to Lele. Top of the key. Straight on. That one just rolls right out of bounds after the 3-point shot from Husky. Ben Cosme comes in. Lopez takes a seat. Three different starters playing in foul trouble as going to the basket, laying the ball up and putting a too small emote, if you will. As she goes to the bucket for the and one. And one more coming up, 62-54. Now she has 20 points in today's contest and make that 21. Substitutions being made as Fluker will check in and Pacheco will take a seat. But to finish up that thought, 3 different starters for the Mustangs playing in foul trouble. One more foul and their night will be done. Marshall with 4, Ben Cosme with 4, as well as Lopez with 4. Here's Ben Cosme now. Fluker back to Ben Cosme. Those 2 playing catch. Now to Husky. Husky puts her head down, dribbling, far side, mid-range Jimmy, no good, left it. In the front rim was Walker. Campbell to Smith. Smith snatches back and then loses the basketball out of bounds. The ball has been turned over at a high rate as we have another turnover here. A high rate of turnovers from both teams. So far leading it are the Mustangs now with their 24th turnover compared to Essex's 18. High volume of turnovers in today's game. Hesitation step, crossover from Gigi Gamble. Oh, great pass to the corner. McGinley not able to get hands on it. And now here's Austin. Austin to the rack. This one too strong but fouled on the drive. Foul will be called on Walker. And that's now her 4th personal. So Fluker will look to come back in. First shot is good from Austin. So now 4 out of the 5 starters in foul trouble as back-to-back free throws made from Austin. Now a 10-point lead in favor of the Knights. They dump it down low to Walker. Walker going to be called for the travel. Here's Gamble, taking her time, goes behind the back, inside, swings it. Austin with the 3, drills it. Great ball movement and shot making from the number 3 team in the country. They now hold a 14-point lead. We'll be right back here from New Rochelle, New York. Back here at Monroe University, Lloyd Wilson with you from New Rochelle, New York. As the Mustangs looking to come out of this timeout and try to make at least one more final push, as they're now down double figures with 8 minutes exactly left to go in the fourth quarter. As again, both of these two teams, if you're just tuning in, have come into this one undefeated. The Mustangs come in this one 6-0, Knights 7-0. Both teams beating their previous opponents handsomely. As Morgan Marshall started on the court and some miscommunication. She didn't check in with the scorer's table, I guess, officially. She's at the scorer's table, and a hook shot, a nice hook shot from Ali to get the bucket at it. Reduce this deficit to 12. Paige Smith inside, reaching, foul called by Ben Cosme, and Ben Cosme's night will be done. So Ben Cosme night is over. As Morgan Marshall is looking to check in. Ben Cosme for the Mustangs. Struggled today. 1 point, 0 for 5 from the field. Has 6 assists though in 21 minutes. Both shots from Paige Smith, who continues to put one on here. Her second leading scorer for the Knights with 12 points. Leading all scorers now is Gigi Gamble. 7:40 left to go in the game. Here's now Fluker, goes to the back. Morgan Marshall has to get it past the timeline. And it's going to be an 8-second violation. Not sure if she was aware of where the shot clock had been before that ball went out of bounds. Here's Austin now. Great crossover move. Left hand layup is good. And nearly another turnover. Going behind the back is Marshall. Spinning for a shot. Left. Able to flip that one up and in with the right hand in the hook shot. Gamble from the corner. Rims in and out. And then hit from behind was Husky from Paige Smith. But what a night from Antonique Austin off the bench with 9 points, 3 for 7 from the field. Skip pass ahead. Gamble inside. Left hand layup is good. Here's Husky. Swings it around to Ali. Far side to Fluker. Now to the top to Marshall. Kicks it to Husky. Husky, hesitation, goes inside. Right through the hands of Paige Smith. Dangerous pass. 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Marshall, inside out, tries to cross over. Great defense that time by Taisha Williams and forces a tough shot. Here's Austin off the bench with 9 points so far. Austin, Euro stepping inside, kicks this one out to Williams. Williams to McGinley for 3. That one no good, rebounded by Husky. Husky to Marshall, Euro stepping through, gets the bucket and the foul. The largest lead from the Knights was 17 early in the game, around the first quarter. Entering that second, as they were able to cut the deficit, the Mustangs were. Now with a 14-point lead, things starting to look a little hairy for the Mustangs as they're trying to make a run. Shot is good from Marshall to complete the 3-point play. taking a seat was Fluker. Coming back on is Lopez along with Pacheco. Rebounded, fought for. Marshall comes down with it. Marshall inside, attacking the rim. That one no good, left it short. Spin out of the double team. Skip pass ahead. Paige Smith all by herself lays it up and in. Great transition offense from the Knights. Checking in at the scorer's table is Ariel Walker. Here's Husky. Inside, off glass, not able to get the bucket. Will go to the line for a pair. Ariel Walker also has to be careful entering the game now with 4 personal fouls. Taken out is Pacheco. As McGinley will take a seat, and coming back in, haven't seen her in a while, is Reagan Robinson. Haven't seen her since the second quarter. First shot is good from Husky. That one hits back iron, rebounded by Paige Smith. Paige Smith in a hurry, and that one's stolen from behind from Husky. It'll stay Knights basketball, however. Williams goes to Austin. Austin, step back, two-pointer. Rebounded by Tyasia Williams. Again, the Mustangs don't want to be too overly aggressive because they have multiple Mustangs in personal foul trouble. This one hop steps through, left hand is good by Austin. Austin out in double figures off of the bench with 11 points. Lopez, cross court to Husky. Husky sets her feet, shoots, no good. Rebounded by Austin. Having a day here off of the bench. Skip pass ahead to Gigi. Lays it up and in. Austin with a day off the bench with 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. She's a rebound shy of a double-double. It's a 6-1 run in favor of the Knights. Here's Morgan Marshall at the top, sets her feet, drills it. Skip pass ahead to try to get it to Paige Smith, and not able to run down the basketball. Another turnover for the Knights. Gigi Gamble with 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, along with 2 steals. Husky, skip passing. This one going behind the back is Lopez. Lopez, nice. Oh, nice move under the basket. Try to scoop that one up and in. Now here's transition. Another one, a left-hand layup again for Gigi Gamble. 3 points shy of a 30-point game. Her last 6 buckets have come through transition. Here's Marshall. Marshall trying to find someone to pass to. Lopez will chuck up the 3. That's no good. She's been struggling from the field tonight. Walker gets it off glass. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Paige Smith comes away with it. Smith coming down. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Pulls it back out. And then no taking any time off of the clock was Robinson. Wanted to put it up. That one no good. Marshall inside, left hand layup is good. Paige Smith, pull up 3. No good. Lindley here. Now to Walker. Walker, Euro stepping through, and she smokes it on the right hand layup. Austin nearly got away with a travel and then dumps it off to Paige Smith. And these are just buckets left at the rim for the Mustangs. Great possessions, great opportunities, just not able to finish them. 84-67 in favor of Essex. We'll be right back here, more likely for the final stretch of tonight's game. .248 left to go in today's game. The Knights running away with it as we're now tied at our largest lead with 17 points ahead for the Knights. This one off glass, not able to roll up and in. But ties the largest lead for the Knights with 17. Mustangs were able to fight back, especially in that second quarter. They had a run of 11-2. An 11-2 run towards the end of the second quarter. They were only down 6 at halftime. It was really that third quarter that the Knights started to pull away. And here in the fourth quarter, things just really started to get out of hand as traveling violation will go against Robinson. But still a valiant effort for the Monroe Mustangs. As Walker as Ariel Walker commits her 5th foul, so her night is also done. Malay to come in. So 2 out of the 5 starters have fouled out in today's contest. For Morgan Marshall, pretty much at her season's average, had 20 points, 9 for 16 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, and 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. Also had 2 steals with 3 rebounds. Just got herself in foul trouble, especially in that first half. Husky on the far side. Now driving baseline, kicks this one back out, having the sky pointed was Robinson, a straight on 3, high arcing one. That one airmailed and then inside and blocked from down low. And Paige Smith comes up hobbling on it, on that possession, as she's able to get up on her own power. Michaela Guest with 3 points, haven't done much on the offensive end, but has done great in terms of rebounding with 5 rebounds. Also has a steal. But Paige Smith, a double-double with 16 points and 11 rebounds, 3 assists from a guard. Paige Smith, the 5'7" guard out of Hagerstown, Maryland. Essentially the hometown kid. Averages about 15 points, so well beyond, or you could say around her season's average. Able to finish here with a double-double. Hop-stepping 3 is Lopez. Hop-stepping through, rather. Lopez gets her own rebound and tried to put it back up. Paige Smith down there, and Lopez able to come down with it. And both Smith and Lopez on the ground fighting for it. Possession arrow still to the Knights. However, it will be, they do say it was to the Knights. I thought they were going to try to inbound it for the Mustangs under the basket. Another turnover from Davis. So for the Mustangs, after tonight's game, they will go on the road against Hartford Community College. And play that one Thursday, tomorrow. They'll be on the road. That game's set to take off at 5 p.m., so more likely have to get on the road early tomorrow morning unless they want to potentially even leave tonight. Maryland, about a maybe 3 to 4 hour ride, if depending on how you're driving. But they're going to assumably fall to now 6-1 after their 6-game winning streak. And for the Knights, the next time they'll see the court is also against Hagerstown Community College. Not also, but Hagerstown Community College, they'll also be playing on Monday. So they have a weekend's amount of rest. That game set the tip off at 6 p.m. at Hagerstown, Maryland, as they return home. As a foul will be called here on Gigi Gamble, so at the line will be Husky. Gigi Gamble picks up her 4th foul, but for Gamble, what an impressive day. 27 points, shot efficiently from the field, 11 for 19. Got to the free throw line with 4 out of 5. Has 4 boards along with 3 assists and 2 steals in 37 minutes. Leads the team in minutes played and has just been showing out tonight. Paige Smith, also another bucket getter with 16 points and 12 boards, a double-double. And the Knights don't have a lot of height on their squad, but definitely showed a lot of heart, athleticism, and has shot the ball greatly. And a lot of it has come from their point guard and Gigi Gamble, as well as Paige Smith. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Robinson as time is just starting to tick through. And a steal from Huskies as she's able to keep this one in. Lopez underneath to Walker, and a traveling violation against Walker. Foul will be called on Sydney Husky. It's her 5th personal. Fans starting to clear out and head to their respective locations. 22 seconds left to go in the game, and Gigi Gamble has an opportunity to finish with 29 points. So Husky fouling out. Bringing in is Fluker for the last few seconds. .29 points from Gigi Gamble. Fluker brings it back out. Time starting to tick down. Shot no good. Kylan Lely, puts it up, no good. So far, for Gigi Gamble, she ties her season, you could say one less than her season high against Lansing Community College. She had 29 points and 1 point shy of her season high in points against Harcum College, just coming off of a 30-point game, has 29. So within the last few days, Gigi Gamble has scored close to 60 points. So just a professional showing from her. As final score here from New Rochelle, New York, 88-72 in favor of the Knights as they continue their winning streak to now 8, as the Mustangs fall short for the first time this season and go down 6-1. Thank you for tuning in here at Monroe University. Me, Lloyd Wilson. Final score again, 88-72.